What's going on, family? This is Scrapbook Boxing, Museum of the Forgotten Fisticuffs Series, round 3 of the Colored Heavyweight Championship. Sam Langford would become the new Colored Heavyweight Champion when he defeated Joe Jeanette, April 17th, 1909. And he would have 3 title defenses. He would face Sam McVeigh, and he would lose the title, but he would regain it. April 8th, 1912. But on May 1st, 1914, New Orleans, Louisiana, he would have to face the Brown Panther, Harry Wills. Harry Wills was a fierce puncher, much avoided. I have him the 5th member of the Black Murderous Row, Group 1. That group was known as the Black Foursome. Harry Wills was contracted to face Jack Dempsey in 1924. But Jack Dempsey would back out of that fight, break the contract. So Harry Wills would face Sam Langford for the heavyweight championship of the colored division. This fight would take place May 1st, 1914 in Louisiana. And I want to go through that fight with you. But I want to go through it right here on the Museum of the Forgotten Fisticuffs Series. Harry Wills, known as the Black Panther, was born May 15, 1889 in New Orleans, Louisiana. He died December 21st, 1959 in New York. Harry Wills weighed 210 to 230 pounds and stood 6 foot 3 inches. He was managed by Jim Buckley, Patty Mullins, 1918 to 1927. Now Harry Wills would face Joe Jeanette 3 times, Sam McVeigh 5 times, Sam Langford 18 times, George Kid Cotton, Jack Clark 8 times, Jack Thompson 9 times, Battling Jim Johnson 4 times, Bill Tate 5 times, John Lester Johnson 2 times, Jeff Clark 8 times, Jack Sharkey, who would become heavyweight champion of the world once, Ed Gunboat Smith once, Denver Ed Martin once, James Tut Jackson, Homer Smith. On September 6, 1924, he was scheduled to face Jack Dempsey. And that negotiation went on for 4 years. Until 1924, when they had to do the final signing, Jack Dempsey pulled out. And Harry Wills would face the Boston Tar Baby, Sam Langford, for the colored heavyweight championship of the world. Harry Wills was a phenomenal fighter. He was an avoided heavyweight that no one wanted to face. He had power in either hand. He had the IQ of a heavyweight champion, but never was given the opportunity to face the big stage. He had a fighting record of 64-8-1 with 46 knockouts, 23 no decisions, and 3 no contests. He fought from 1910 to 1932. The only title he would hold was the colored heavyweight championship of the world. Now, Harry Wills would face black belt, an outstanding African-American fighter, very avoided. Paulino Oscadon. Hard punching Tut Jackson. Unpredictable, but very savvy, Willie Meade. Willie Meade would face Jack Dempsey. It would be a very difficult opponent for Jack Dempsey. Harry Wills would face Ed Gunboat Smith. He would face Sam McVeigh 5 times. Sam McVeigh was a powerful puncher. He was known as the Mike Tyson of the early 1900s. He would face the very witty Joe Jeanette. Joe Jeanette was a fantastic fighter. North Bergen, New Jersey. He would train with the Galveston Giant, Jack Johnson. Sam Langford and Harry Wills would face each other 11 times. May 1st, 1914, Langford versus Wills, New Orleans. No decision in 10 rounds. November 26, 1914, Sam Langford would knock out Harry Wills, Vernon, California. He would knock him out in the 14th round. But that would be the only time. December 3rd, 1915, Langford versus Wills, New York, no decision. And you can see no decision all the way down the line. April 19th, 1920, Wills defeats Langford just before the Colored Heavyweight Championship. Denver, Colorado, 15 rounds. January 17th, 1922, Wills defeats Langford for the Colored Heavyweight Championship, Portland, Oregon, in 10 rounds. Wills won 6, Langford won 2, and it was 14 no decisions, total of 22 bouts. So Harry Wills would be the colored heavyweight champion. After all, not getting an opportunity at the World Championship, which I believe he would have defeated Jack Dempsey and earned that title. So Harry Wells, fantastic colored heavyweight champion of the world. He'd be inducted in the Boxing Hall of Fame 1970. Along with Eddie Charles, Max Schmeling, Kid Williams, and Professor Mike Donovan. First middleweight champion of the world. Salute to Harry Wells. Who would he face next in defense of his colored heavyweight championship? Find out on the next round of the Colored Heavyweight Championship Series. This is Scrapbook Boxing, Museum of the Forgotten Fisticuffs series. All great fights and all great fighters will always be remembered on my channel. Salute to my subscribers. Salute to Harry Wells. He'll be facing George Godfrey on November 8th, 1926.